Have you ever noticed that right at the beginning of the New Testament, Matthew makes a point of mentioning the exile to Babylon in the Jesus genealogy? But why is that so important? I mean, he could have just skipped that sad part of the Israel story, right? Well, in this video, you're gonna understand that this actually has a much deeper meaning than you might think. Let's start in the beginning. The exile happened in 586 BC, when the people of Judah was taken captive to Babylon. And it was the result of years of disobedience, idolatry, and turning away from God's commands. The temple was destroyed. Jerusalem was left in ruins, and the people lost the land, the temple, and the freedom. For the Jewish people, this wasn't just political defeat. It was like being cut off from God's presence, a sign of divine judgment. See, Matthew isn't just listening in. He told a theological story. He divided the genealogy into three groups over 14 generations, from Abraham to David, from David to exile to Babylon, and from exile to Christ. The exile marked the lowest point in Israel history, when everything seemed broken, when the covenant felt shattered, and Jesus showed up right after that, as the one who ends the exile. Not just physical exile, but the spiritual exile. He came to restore the relationship between God and humanity, and to fulfill the promise and made to Abraham and to David. Matthew is showing that Jesus is the son of Abraham, the one who fulfilled the promise to bless all nations, the son of David, the king who's bringing the eternal kingdom, and the one who ends the exile, bringing the redemption and reconciliations. In other words, the exile wasn't the end of their story. Jesus is the one who says, your exile is over. He brings us up back home, back to Father. What does that mean for us today? You know, just like Israel went through a time of being far from God. A lot of people today are living that own kind of exile, moments of pain, distance, guilt, and feeling completely disconnected from God. But hear the good news. Jesus came exactly for that, to end all our exiles, to restore all levels, and give to us a fresh start, a new beginning. Okay, guys, if the message spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear this today. And hey, let me know in the comments. Have you ever feel like you're living in exile? Let's talk about it. See you soon. God bless you.